Today we're going to learn how to configure presets and tours in an IPPTZ EL2MP L3X mini dome camera. For this demonstration I will be using Internet Explorer 10 and using Windows 8. So to start, I'm just going to log into Internet Explorer and input the default IP of the camera. You can see this interface look exactly the same as the regular IP cameras, and you'll see once I logged in, you'll see here on the right the controllers to move the camera. As you notice, I'm logged in directly to the camera. I'm not logged into an NVR or anything like that. To configure the camera, you will need to do this at the camera itself, meaning you have to log into the camera. You cannot do this from the NVR because none of these menus will show up on the NVR. On the NVR you can move the camera, but you cannot access any of its configurations. So I'm gonna go to setup. Under setup, here is the main interface where you can configure other features like white balance, exposure, noise reduction, day and night, focus, zoom. I mean, there's plenty of configurations right here. Just so you notice something here, normally the camera will come up like this because it's supposed to be mounted on the ceiling, but I have it mounted on the flat surface, so I have to flip the image for this demonstration. So from here you can move the camera if you wanted to. You can, you know, adjust the camera as you like. For the presets and tour, we're gonna go to PTZ and we're gonna go to function. So similar interface as before. So here what you have to do is you have to position the camera to start recording your presets. So to do so, just for example, I want this to be my preset number 1, so I leave it there and I click add, and there you go, it's preset number 1. You have to save the preset in order to go to the next one, or in order to record the next one. So hit save, you will see that, and then move the camera as you like to be your preset number 2. For example, I wanted to be there, I wanted to zoom in, and I just click add and save. Oops, let's try it again. There you go. Then I'm going to zoom out. I can move the speed a little bit faster, increase the speed a little bit faster, click add and then save. For this demonstration I'm just gonna use 3 presets. Once I click saved on any of the presets or on each preset, I can just call each preset by just clicking on the name. The camera will move and you will see here it's calling preset number 1. You have preset number 2 and preset number 3. So everything is working very good. It's very simple to configure. Next we're gonna go to tour. That's what we're going to set based on those presets. So we're gonna have to add the tour. We can name this tour let's say demo tour. Alright, click anywhere to just X out of that menu, and that is the name of this tour. Now we need to add the presets to the tour. So we're gonna click add under here. Underneath it, it says add, and then you have number presets, the preset name, and the duration. So we're gonna click add, and there you go, preset number 1, or number 1 preset, the preset number 1 that I created. If you click on that number, you will see a drop down list, and then you can choose what other presets you want. So, and the duration is how long the camera is gonna stay on that preset to go to the next one. So from preset number 1 to preset number 2 is gonna stay there for 10 seconds, and then go to the next preset and stay there for 10 seconds, and so on and so forth. You can change that. The minimum is 5. Just let's add another one. After you add all of the presets, you have to click save. Then the only thing you got to do is just hit start, and the camera will start going through the presets you created. It's very simple. You just go to live if you wanted to see what's going on. You can see it from there. Right now it's on preset number 2. As you can see, it goes to preset number 3. It's just as simple as that. Now, there's another function that a lot of customers just overlooked, and it's very important because if someone moves the camera, all right, so if I'm here and I move the camera, you want the camera to do something after you walked away on off the camera. So for that, you're gonna have to configure what is called idling motion. So what's gonna happen is if you disable this, or if you leave it disabled, what's gonna happen if you move the camera, nothing is gonna happen. The camera is not gonna return back to the tour that you configured. So to do so, you have to go to Functions under PTZ. You go to idle motion, then you click enable, and then you tell it what to do. In this case, you have set up a tour, so you want to check tour, and there's the tour number or the tour name that you created, and then you can configure after you can configure a threshold. So after a minute, the camera will go back and do the tour that I configured. Just make sure you save it, and that's what's going to happen. After the camera is inactive, or you stop moving the camera from the main menu or from the menus of the PTZ, the camera will reestablish itself and will start doing the tour as it was configured before after a minute. So that is very important for you to set, and I hope you like this video demonstration, and thank you for watching.